my beautiful and lovely people. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jordan, and today we're gonna hang out and go over all of my Disney World trip plans for December 2024. If you are interested in any type of Disney content, Disney planning videos, packing videos, Disney vlogs, definitely think about sticking around the channel and hitting that subscribe button. I have lots of stuff coming your way. All right, let's jump into this because I've already filmed this once and had to redo it. A little bit about the trip. I am heading down to Disney World in just a couple of days with my mom. We're doing a little mother-daughter trip, which I love. I'm really excited for this. We were supposed to go away a few months back. Things changed and I ended up going to Disney with Catherine, which, you know, I think everything happens for a reason because that trip was amazing as well. And now I get to go down to Disney World during the holidays with my mom, and that just makes it a little extra magical. We are heading down to Disney on Tuesday, and today is Sunday, so what, 3 days? We're heading down after work and flying in kind of late, and we're just gonna go and check into a Hotwire hotel for the night. We usually, when we fly down late, pick a hotel on Hotwire or any of like Expedia, any of those kinds of websites, just because it's a little bit more affordable and we're really just going to sleep and waking up and leaving. So no need to spend extra points or extra money on a nicer hotel. And honestly, there's some good off-property hotels if you're looking for a more affordable option. So that is Tuesday. Nothing else going on. On Wednesday morning, we are going to wake up bright and early and head on over to Old Key West, which is where we're going to be staying for the next 4 nights. We're staying in a deluxe studio at Old Key West, which is actually where my parents own their DVC points, and they've owned there since it came out, which was what, like 25, 26 years ago? Because I'm maybe a little longer than that. I just turned 26 in October, and pretty sure my parents have had the points for almost as long as I've been alive, so somewhere around there. But we're gonna check in, and once we drop off our bags, we're gonna head straight on over to Epcot for our first morning. Epcot opens up for early entry at 8:30. I don't know if we'll make it there for 8:30. Probably will, because unlike Tom, my mom moves a little bit quicker in the morning. I'd probably be the slower one compared to my mom. But we're gonna head on over to Epcot, and then we did decide to do some lightning lanes this trip. Not every day and not everything, but definitely a few, because originally we weren't going to, but with the holidays and we didn't really realize how close we were going to like Christmas time, it can be kind of crazy. So we caved, and our first lightning lane is Nemo and Friends at 9:20 a.m. I know we probably won't need it, but once we do that and scan in, we can book another lightning lane from tier 1. So makes sense to just get one kind of out of the way, I guess I would describe it. And then afterwards, our next lightning lane is at 10:20 for Spaceship Earth. Then we are gonna head on over to my favorite ride in all of Disney right now, which is Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. I love the fact that my mom goes on this. She doesn't love Rock and Roller Coaster, and she will not go on Tower of Terror. There's no way. So we're doing Guardians of the Galaxy at 11:20, and then our last lightning lane for the morning is 12:20 for Frozen Ever After. While we're at Epcot, we also have Festival of the Holidays, so there's some food booths and drinks and all of that. So we'll probably walk around the countries and hit up a few different places for lunch and kind of just stroll around and enjoy ourselves. And then typically after we head to the parks in the morning, around 1 o'clock, we come back and head to the pool. Now the weather while we're there is a little bit all over the place. There's highs of 80, lows of 45, but then one day the high is 65, and then some days it's calling for rain, which is why I've been struggling to pack so much. You'll see that in my Back With Me video. But if it's nice out, we'll definitely go to the pool. If not, maybe we'll head to the hotel and just walk around, or we'll head to one of the other hotels and just enjoy all of the Christmas decorations, which is really why we're there anyway. Later that night, we are going to head to Magic Kingdom, and we chose to go to Magic Kingdom this night because there is no holiday party. If you didn't know, Disney has 2 holiday parties. They have Jollywood Nights and Mickey's Christmas. What is the? I because I always want to say Mickey's Not So Scary Christmas Party, but that doesn't make any sense. But they have the holiday party in Magic Kingdom and in Hollywood Studios now, so you kind of have to figure out what nights you're able to go where. Whether you're, you know, we don't have tickets to anything. We decided we're not doing any of the ticketed events. We've been to the Christmas party in Magic Kingdom a few times before, and we've never been to Jollywood Nights, but for right now, I think we're prioritizing doing fast passes, lightning lanes, all that fun stuff over any of the parties. If you've never been, definitely check it out if you can swing it in your budget, but if you can't, there's still enough holiday magic throughout the parks anyway. But yes, we're heading to Magic Kingdom that night, and it closes at 11. Probably won't stay that long, but we don't have dining reservations for this night because I don't really like any of the restaurants in Magic Kingdom, and I couldn't really figure out where I wanted to eat and what was sounding good to me. So it might just be a snack kind of night, maybe grab something and go, or bring protein bar into the park kind of thing. You don't have to have a dining reservation for every night we're there, so that is okay. The next day, which is Thursday, we are heading back to Magic Kingdom in the morning, and it opens at 8:30. We chose to, for early entry, we chose to go to Magic Kingdom for this morning because it is a party night and the park closes to non-party guests at 6 o'clock. And what usually happens is that anyone with a single park pass won't go to Magic Kingdom on that day because then they have to leave at 6 and they can't go into another park for the evening. The crowds end up being a little bit lower during the day. So that is my recommendation. If you have the flexibility, or even if you are doing just one park day passes and you don't really care to be in the park super late, definitely recommend choosing the park that has the holiday party. So we're gonna do that, and we do have lightning lanes. Our first lightning lane is at 9:15 for Buzz Lightyear, one of my faves. Sometimes I like it more than Toy Story Mania, but I know that's not a popular opinion. And then afterwards we have Haunted Mansion at 10:15. Then we're gonna head on over to Tiana's Bayou Adventure at 11:20. My mom has never been on it. I've been on it once. I think it's cute. Hopefully it's not too cold that day, because that would stink if we get wet and it's freezing, but I'm sure we'll be fine. Afterwards we have Tron Life Cycle Run, so we did do individual lightning lane for this day as well for 12:20, and that's really all we have planned for the morning at Magic Kingdom. This night we are actually gonna head on over to the boardwalk and go to dinner at the Cake Bake Shop. If you guys didn't know, Cake Bake Shop is owned by Gwendolyn Rogers, I believe her name is. She has another Cake Bake Shop in South Carolina or something like that, and she decided to build one at the boardwalk. We've all been waiting years for it to open, and it finally opened when I was there in October, actually eating on the boardwalk, and we saw that it just opened, so we walked over and I got a slice of cake from the bakery. It's expensive. There's been a lot of strong opinions about it, and I liked the cake, but no, I'm not gonna go there and get a $30 piece of cake every single time I'm here. Also not a huge cake person, but I really wanted to try the restaurant. I've heard that the food is pretty good and that they have really pretty holiday decorations, which is really why we're there. We want to be in the holiday spirit, so I'm gonna go and check that out. It's also not a restaurant that I think Tom and I would really go to, or I would go to if I was with a larger group of my family, just because it's probably doesn't make the most sense for us to go there. So it makes sense for us to try it when it's just me and my mom. Afterwards, we're gonna walk on over to Hollywood Studios. Don't have any lightning lanes planned for this night. If we can grab some after we use some of the ones in the morning at Magic Kingdom, great. If not, maybe we'll just walk around the hotels a little bit and see the decorations and head to Hollywood Studios for 1 or 2 rides, or just to see Fantasmic. The next day is Friday, which is our third full day, and this is our Hollywood Studios morning. It opens for early entry at 8:30, and we do have some lightning lanes for this. So our earliest lightning lane is actually not until 9:45. I definitely realized that Hollywood Studios, they have a lot more rides on their lightning lanes, but it's a little bit, some of them like sell out really, really fast, if that makes sense. So our first one's at 9:45 for Tower of Terror. My mom won't go on this, So I'll probably go on twice, or we can always change it last minute, but she doesn't really care, and didn't really make sense to lightning lane anything else. So after that, we have our next lightning lane, not for another basically 2 hours, not till 11:30, which is Toy Story Mania. So maybe we'll grab a little snack, kind of early lunch, maybe a Ronto wrap, because I do like them, and my mom likes the chickpea wrap as well. And then we'll go on Toy Story Mania. After that, we have our last lightning lane of the morning, which is Slinky Dog at 12:35. After that, we'll probably head out of the park. Like I said, if it's nice out, hit up the pool. If it's not, we'll just maybe relax, maybe read a book, maybe go to the community hall and play a board game or things like that. There's a lot of stuff that you guys can do around the hotels and take advantage of, so definitely recommend doing that if you can. This night, we're not planning on going into a park, and we have reservations for dinner at 5:15 at Sanaa, and I love Sanaa. It's actually become probably one of my favorite restaurants on property. It's not super fancy. The portions are huge. They have great food. It's delicious. The portions, like I said, are ginormous, so you really can't go wrong. It's great to share. They got the bread service, which is delish. And after that, we're planning on just walking around some of the hotels. Now, I really do want to go to Sanaa. Does it make 100% sense? No, it does not, because we're probably just gonna have to Uber or take multiple buses to get to the next place, which is just kind of doesn't make sense, so maybe we won't go. But I do really like the food, so I don't know. We're gonna keep it for now. The nice part about going with just me and one other person, and especially being my mom, we're super flexible. If we want to cancel something or change something kind of last minute, you know, we don't have a large group of people with us that we have to try to find a new reservation, or, you know, people have split opinions on what they want to do. It makes it super easy. Then our last full day, which is Saturday, we're gonna head to Animal Kingdom in the morning, and it opens for early entry at 7:30. And if you guys did not see, Dinosaur is staying open through 2025. I was so nervous it wasn't going to, but it is. So at least we'll get to ride that, which I am really excited. I love Dinosaur. Honestly, low-key a little bit sad and not super happy about the Indiana Jones, because they have it in Disneyland, and I know it's gonna be a new story, but you know, everybody has their opinions and preferences, and at the end of the day, is it really that big of a deal? No, but whatever. We're gonna go on Dinosaur. We decided not to do lightning lanes for this day, except for the one individual lightning lane, which is for Flight of Passage, and that is at 8:05 to 9:05. I did book it on the earlier side because I thought that we could kind of get there, do the ride, do one or two other rides, and just kind of have a relaxing morning, maybe do a sit-down lunch or something else, and just go with the flow. Then this night we're gonna be heading into Epcot, and we have dining reservations at Spice Road's table at 4:40. So a little bit on the earlier side, but that's okay, because maybe we'll just have like a brunch and not have breakfast and lunch. I don't know. But we can always change it if this ends up being way too early for us, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Spice Roads has a lot of tapas and small plates. It's great for sharing. They also have a lot of vegetarian options, which is why I love it. And my mom, while not a vegetarian, doesn't eat meat and seafood that often, so it's really perfect for us. I like the fact that it has outdoor seating too, which is a little bit different. A lot of the table services, you have to sit inside. They do have indoor seating just in case it's like raining or anything like that. But that is the plan for our last night. Again, we didn't buy lightning lanes, so we won't be able to lightning lane anything that evening, but that's okay. We'll probably spend more time in the countries, walking around, seeing all the holiday decorations. Maybe we'll do the cookie stroll, or like they have the little passport things, and you can go all the different countries. Then the last day, which is Sunday, we are just waking up and pretty much heading straight to the airport. We're not doing anything this morning. We'll check out and head to the good old MCO and head back to Jersey, where I'm going straight to Jersey with my mom for the holidays, and then we go to Vermont. So our holidays are always a little bit chaotic, and all over the place, but keeps it interesting, keeps it fun. So that is our entire trip, a little bit on the shorter side, but honestly 4 full days is perfect. You have just enough time to go to every single park and do all the things that you want to do. Again, we're going to be kind of flexible with this trip, and if anything changes, that's all right. We're gonna go with the flow and just enjoy ourselves and enjoy quality mother-daughter time. And yeah, that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Think about hitting that subscribe button and giving this video a thumbs up. Comment down below your favorite holiday tradition. Would love to know. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.